This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 692 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for December 9th, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to this week's show. I'm your host tonight. I am Tracy, and I am here with Michelle, Chris, and Lee. Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
What's up?
Hey. Happy to be back.
Feels like forever since we've all been together.
I know.
Yes, Chris, because you've been crying off recently as well, haven't you? I had a week where it was just me. That was fun. Well, not just me, but I didn't have you guys with me.
The poor listeners.
We were here in spirit.
Oh, I know.
I wasn't.
She was in bed.
Probably. Should we? Yeah, we've got a lot to get on.
We've got a lot to get to, actually.
Should we crack on?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to
crack on.
Yeah, I'll crack on. I'm going to kick off with some Producers Club birthdays, as per.
Because this is the last, and this is the last news show of the year. But also we're not doing one until the middle of January, so there's a lot of birthdays.
There's a lot of birthdays.
Ew.
Yes, buckle up and get your cake ready, folks. Okay, so we are going to start. December the 9th is Rob Steer's birthday. Happy birthday, Rob!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
That guy's hilarious.
I know. And on the 11th, it is Betsy Wharton's birthday. Happy birthday, Betsy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And on the 12th, it's Carol Roberts' birthday. Happy birthday, Carol!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hey, happy birthday, Carol.
And the 15th is our own gentle giant. Best hugs ever. We've had a debate over this surname, actually, haven't
Michelle
we?
might know better than us,
Yes.
actually.
Michelle, is it Joe? Is it Smithwick or Smithick?
I've always said Smithwick. He hasn't ever corrected me, but
We will go with that because it's American, so, you know, we have weird pronunciations.
I would say Smithwick.
Okay. It's Joe Smithwick's birthday. Happy birthday, Joe!
Happy birthday!
happy birthday, Joe!
And on the 16th, it's Paul Edwards' birthday. Happy birthday, Paul!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And the 18th, now I am very sorry, I may mispronounce your surname. It is Caitlin Lord. It's either Yasika or Yashika. Anyway, let me know which one it is for next year. Happy birthday, Caitlin!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. That's an amazing name. I'm not gonna lie.
And
It
isn't
really is.
awesome?
Yeah.
And last one for this little batch, on the 19th, it's Stephanie Grant's birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Stephanie!
Happy birthday, Stephanie!
Happy birthday.
We've wished her a few, haven't we?
Oh, yes, she's been with us a
Yes.
long time.
Yes. Always nice to see regular names popping up. Right, so that's going to do for the birthdays just for this little section. So while I catch my breath, let's catch up with Seth for little things.
This is Seth Kabursky, co-author of The Unofficial Guides. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season because I'm here with the very last look at all the little things new around the Universal Orlando Resort for 2025. Let's start off with a few general notes. Right now, Universal Orlando has begun testing a digital version of their Attractions Assistance Pass. Guests can first sign up for an IAC evaluation to see if they qualify, and then get their Attractions Assistance Pass once at the park digitally rather than getting a piece of paper. You can then pick which attraction you want to return to in the app and make a new selection 15 minutes after you've redeemed your last one. Paper passes are still available for guests who want to use them, but this digital system should save you a lot of backtracking back and forth across the park. However, you can only use it inside the park you are currently in. Another nice change for AAP users is that your registration will now be valid up to 1 year if you are an annual pass holder. So you won't have to go back and renew it every couple weeks. Please keep in mind, this system is currently in testing mode, so there may be some bugs. Another change that I've recently noticed in the app, if you're an annual pass holder, your annual pass holder discount should be automatically applied to mobile dining orders instead of having to scan your pass every time you place an order. And finally, if you're thirsty in the parks this holiday season, they are running a special on holiday-themed freestyle cups. If you buy 2 cups, you get 1 free. All right, starting out in City Walk, a brand new pathway is open along the waterfront between Universal Studios Florida and the Hard Rock Cafe area. This is bypassing the construction for the Rip Ride Rocket replacement and seems to create room for the new roller coaster to go much closer to the edge of City Walk. Also, the Green and Red Coconut Club in City Walk will be going to daily operations starting December 22nd. It's supposed to open at 5 p.m., but be warned, Universal frequently has it bought out for private events, which means it won't open until 10 p.m. In Universal Studios Florida, the big little news is that after the holiday season ends, the park will not be opening until 10 a.m. on most days. This will bring the studio's opening time in line with Epic Universe, which continues to open at 10 a.m. on most days, but Islands of Adventure will continue to open at 9 a.m. with early entry starting at 8. In Hollywood, the Wicked experience remains open, but the scheduled meet and greets with Glinda and Elphaba have ended as of this past weekend. However, I would expect them to probably pop up again when Wicked for Good is released on home video. Right next door, the Brown Derby is open right now exclusively for annual pass holders and team members with 80% off merchandise. That's about the deepest discount you're ever going to see. And with the Holiday Tribute Store now open on Hollywood, you can expect to find Earl the Squirrel meeting and greeting guests out front. Circling the park, the Expo Eats food kiosk outside the Animal Actors stage has been torn down and is behind construction walls for a complete rebuild. And in the Simpsons area, the Jebediah Springfield statue is still mysteriously MIA, but Dufftoberfest beer is still available at Duff Gardens. I don't expect that to last past the new year. The Hogwarts Express train had a brief refurbishment last week, but is back up and running. And finally, in the New York area, a Coca-Cola food truck and photo op has been set up over by the park. Guido's Gelato window at Louis' Pizza Restaurant is now serving affogato, which is gelato topped with espresso for only $7. Ooh. And a few new posters have appeared on the construction walls in front of the old Ghostbusters firehouse. They're references to the Blues Brothers, Back to the Future, and the nearby Jimmy Fallon attraction. Let's hop over to Islands of Adventure, where I was happy to see that the port of entry taxi cab is back. It's been repainted, looking better than ever, and I believe this marks the return of all of the refurbished vehicles to the port of entry area. They really add a lot to the theming of the land, so I'm glad they're back and looking great. Grinchmas continues in Seuss Landing, where in the afternoons you can hear the UUOP singers performing on the hour over in the tree lot near the Cat in the Hat attraction. The resurfacing of the bridge between Seuss Landing and Lost Continent looks to be complete except for a bit of work on the railing. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that the waterfalls on Mythos are working once again. Over in Hogsmeade, I got to use the photo validation system in the express lane for Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure for my first time. They seem to be flowing express guests much quicker through that attraction now. But I was disappointed after I finally got to ride Forbidden Journey again for the first time after its refurbishment. Other than some repainting in the queue, I noticed no improvements there, with the Mucin holograms looking just as faded as ever. And while the screens on the ride itself looked marginally sharper than they did before, Major effects are still missing, including the dragon breathing smoke. Another disappointing little thing to report is that the single rider line has closed at Velocicoaster and does not seem to be reopening anytime soon. They've switched to using a system with grouping guests in odd or even pairs near the boarding station. They use a similar system to group over at Hiccup's Wing Gliders in Epic Universe. I didn't find that the Velocicoaster single rider line was particularly efficient, but it was a nice option to have. In Toon Lagoon, the Ale to the Chief snack stand has a new menu, including walking tacos. They've added one of the large Pharmabox dispensing machines to the restrooms near Comic Strip Cafe, and annual pass holders should keep an eye on the official Facebook Messenger group for alerts that the Grinch is meeting and greeting inside the UUOP lounge in Toon Lagoon. If you can catch him there, that's a lot quicker than waiting in the hour-plus line over at Honk Honkers. Okay, folks, now it's time to hop on a bus over to Epic Universe. And I was very happy to see that the buses have been taking Carrier Drive instead of trying to drive on International Drive. Cuts several minutes off of the bus trip between the campuses. I recently spent a day at Epic Universe when tickets were available to annual pass holders for only $119 plus tax. To find another day that's going to be cheaper than that, you're going to have to wait until September of 2026. I did not have early entry, but I was the first car to pull into the valet lot around 7:45 in the morning. And I was inside the queue for Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry by 9 a.m. The ride began running around 9:30, and I was off by 9:50 a.m. with a 135-minute standby wait posted behind me. I was even able to get a ride in on Stardust Racers before the park officially opened.
Nice.
The only bad thing to report is that the Higgledy animatronic in the Battle of the Ministry queue is in a B mode where her body is frozen and basically just her lips are moving. And even more disappointingly, the first Death Eater animatronic in the ride itself, which is one of the big wow moments, is frozen. Hopefully he will get fixed soon. If you can't be one of the very first people in the queue in the morning like I was, I strongly suggest waiting until late in the day. The attraction does close 30 minutes or so before the rest of the park, but in the last hour of its operation, the wait time got down to about half an hour. By the way, if you are in the Ministry of Magic and looking for a good light lunch, I highly recommend the salad and chicken soup available inside Goblet Noir. It's not as good as my mom's matzo ball soup, but I would rate it even higher than 2J's. Heading over into the Dark Universe, I was happy to see that the Blades are back on the Burning Blades Tavern. If you like collectible monster cups, they've got adorable Biddy Monster Sippers for $35 with the first day of refills. And Monsters Unchained was running very well with basically a walk-on all day. The first Bouncing Bride animatronic was broken, and the finale Dracula has limited motion. But other than that, the effects look to be holding up pretty well. In the Isle of Berk, I mentioned last time that they did not have Christmas decor, but they do have Snoggletog decor. That is the Christmas-adjacent holiday introduced in one of the How to Train Your Dragon television specials. Check out the wooden Viking-style tree in the exit gift shop of Hiccup's Winged Gliders. In Celestial Park, I noticed they are doing construction work on a wheelchair ramp near Celestiki, leading down to the central fountain. And here's something interesting I noticed. The longest wait in the park at closing time on the day that I visited was not Donkey Kong Minecart Madness, which I waited only about 15 minutes for, stepping into line right at 10 o'clock, but was actually the Constellation Carousel, which still had riders waiting for it by the time I got out of Minecart Madness and Super Nintendo World. The carousel does look much better after dark, so I'd suggest getting into line right around sunset if you do want to see it at night. However, the riders who were on the very last cycle did get a treat. They got to hear my favorite audio track, which is the dancehall electronic music piece, which sends the vehicles running backwards. Well, that will wrap it up for this week, this month, and this year. As always, you can pick up copies of the brand new unofficial guide to Universal Orlando 2026 at theunofficialguides.com. I hope you have a wonderful new year. And until I see you again in 2026, I'm Seth Kaburski, keeping an eye on all those little things for you.
I mean, it's assuming we're still going next year.
Oh, we are.
Are we? Oh, okay.
You're far too stubborn to stop this.
Takes my big announcement away at the end of the show.
Uh-huh. That was a lot of little things.
They add Epic in now, and there's so much more to cover. The thing that popped out to me was the opening of studios after the holidays starting at 10 a.m. Are they going to start doing that, like where all the parks open at 10 a.m.? Do we think that's going to be a normal thing?
Are they closing later now too?
I don't know.
No, not really. It's 9 o'clock for studios. I think at the calendar right now.
I think Michelle's talking like if they were to open. So I was talking to Tracy about this. If they were to open an hour later and stay open an hour later,
I mean, that'd be perfect for Chris.
Yeah.
I would be much happier with that.
100%.
To be fair, I'd be happy with that anyway. Because how much have we complained that you never get to see the parks after dark unless you're in the middle of summer, which we don't want to go to? I think it would make much more sense.
And also, when you're on vacation, you do actually want to have a sleep in sometimes.
Yep.
Or all the time.
Well, you do anyway, so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore.
Correct, that too.
I was just looking, so obviously we've had no announcements of Rip Ride Rocket, and I'm disappointed that it looks like it's not going to go over the path, that they've pushed that path out the way now. But Chris is still the only one in with a chance of getting the announcement date so far. I had it down as October 30th. Tracy had it as November 27th. Michelle had it December 4th. Chris, you still said the announcement for what's replacing Rip Ride Rocket would be January 15th. So you're still the only one in with a shout.
Ooh.
I mean, my sources are good. So.
I mean,
that like ketchup, mustard.
It's not funny. They don't use that
barbecue.
term. Buffalo chicken.
I mean, if it is that Fast and Furious coaster that's coming over, I'm kind of excited about it because the one that they showed in Hollywood looks so fun.
It does look, it's very different.
I think it's going to make Lee vomit, though.
Maybe. Well, to be fair, I've been all right recently.
Yeah, I can't see it being much more than.
I mean, it's very it's akin to Curse of the Werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's so short.
Yeah, I mean, longer.
I've watched videos of that Fast and Furious, and it doesn't drift all the time.
No.
Okay.
From what I've seen,
it's a controlled drift.
I don't know whether it's a control, but it just doesn't. It doesn't seem to. The videos I've seen, it doesn't seem to do as much movement on the cars as I thought it would.
Unless they've got them locked down while they're testing.
No, which is quite possible.
Because they haven't done that on any other rides, is it?
No, and there's no people on them right now.
No.
Yeah, so like weight throwing them around.
Yeah, weight will change it.
Possibly.
I am curious though if it's controlled or not. I feel like they would have to have at least the ability to control it. Because it would make no sense to just have it freestyling, because what if they build all this and then it doesn't move as much as they'd like?
Yeah.
Well, the Guardians of the Galaxy one at Epcot is controlled, and it's amazing. I love it.
I've been one that I might
the same every single time? Like the movement? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
but you don't care. It turns perfectly. It turns exactly where your body and your attention wants you to turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let my stomach be the judge of that if I ever get to ride it.
Yeah.
What's up with this Grinch meeting in the UUOP lounge? That's amazing.
So they've done that before because me and Tracy did it with Darren and Nina when we were over last year, and we literally waited 5 minutes, and it was one of the best encounters we've ever had with him. He was brilliant.
Did they announce it in the app, or it's just random?
We had a friend of ours, a mutual friend of all four of us, messaged me and went, "Hey, you might want to stop by the pass holder lounge this morning at this time." I was like, "Okay, cheers."
So we did.
So we
I'll
did.
have to hit him up. Them up.
You're assuming it's a him.
I said them after.
But yes, they started doing a lot of things in the pass holder lounge like that, I think, recently. Didn't they do... didn't they do a Thanksgiving drink or a cupcake or something? There was something. They've started doing a lot of little random...
There was a drink, like a little... it's It was a very small cup, but yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they started doing a few random little things for pass holders, like announcing it like the day of, like, hey, come into Pass Holder Lounge, something for you. And I think it's pretty cool.
I like that.
Because they don't have to.
No.
Yeah, we do pay a ton of money,
exactly,
but yeah.
You know.
I didn't hear. He said the burning blades are back? Are they burning?
He didn't say that. He just said they were back.
Okay.
So I don't know.
It's strange how they took
seen
the blades down as well. So there's obviously some issue.
Well, that was my next question because I've kind of been out of the loop. They took the blades down altogether?
Completely.
Oh, yeah, they were off.
So
yeah.
weird.
I just thought they stopped the burning part.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they did that. They stopped burning for about 2-3 weeks, and then they took the blades off.
Because when we were there, I think, Michelle, you said the same. When we were there, they weren't turning, they weren't anything. They were just there. And then it was just after that they took them down.
Yeah, because loads of people stood with the cameras ready, waiting for it to
Oh, was
burn.
it told us that? Someone told me that as well. Was it you? Yeah, I knew somebody told me. Yeah, I knew someone told me.
I was
watching the people.
I was sitting there on the bench just watching all these people watching nothing. I was like, you guys, it's not going to happen. It does take away from Dark Universe greatly to not have that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anything else you want to comment on?
I don't think so. There's a lot of stuff going on, isn't there? But nothing.
Honk honkers. Just want to say that.
I know you do.
Honk honkers.
UUOP is brought to you by the Producers Club. Join today and get bonus episodes, the chance to be a guest host, birthday shoutouts on air, be part of our awesome Facebook community, and more. Head over to uuop.supercast.com to subscribe. Shameless plug.
Okay, then. Let's move it along. It's time to wrap up Which Stick Gets Your Lick. Boo!
Boo. This thing's been going on for about 18 months at this point.
Yeah, but I don't care. I've loved it.
I love getting the stick licked, so it's...
Hey.
I think people are going to enjoy the next one even more. But anyway.
Maybe.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are...
I'm sorry, hold on. Before we go there, has the music been created for that one
No,
yet,
but
it's
in the process, apparently.
Dear
I was
Lord.
talking to the...
Good Lord.
I was talking to
Dear
the person last night, and his exact words were, I have started it, it is filthy.
I hope he was drinking brandy while he was making it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So yes, he'd already started it
All right,
before
sorry,
I even
I
asked
didn't
for
mean
it.
to cut you off.
No,
there.
no,
I just was
it's
very
fine.
curious.
Yes. So yes, we are wrapping up with our last two clips, which come from the Griswolds and Sonia.
I've been given the impossible task to keep this family friendly. So why is the segment name so rich with double entendre? We all know what you're trying to say with the segment name that you picked. I'm not even gonna go there, so which stick gets your lick?
Which stick gets your lick?
Oh, hell yeah. Lick it, baby.
Hello, everyone. David and Joni here.
Hello.
And we are sitting outside of the FreezeRay Pops stand. First time submitting this, and I am having a cheesecake. And Joni, what are you having?
Blueberry lemonade.
It's a warm day here during HHN. Unfortunately, I didn't get one during HHN this year. That's what I typically do, walk around during HHN with a FreezeRay Pop. But the first time getting the cheesecake, it's creamy, it's delicious, it's delectable. Joni, how's your blueberry lemonade?
I think this one is my favorite. It's not like an ice pop, like a popsicle. It's more thick, like a puree.
That's what she said.
Yep.
So I'm going to give mine a 5 out of 5. I think it's delicious. It's exactly what you need in the Florida heat. It's not too sweet, and it is creamy like an ice cream.
I'm going to give mine a 4 because it's a little seedier than I'd like it to be. So it's not a oh hell yeah, but it's like a oh hell yeah, okay.
Mine is a oh hell yeah. Just giving you a little bit of a few seconds to listen to the ambiance here at the parks. The Griswolds will see y'all around.
Hi, this is Sonia,
This is Paul.
and we're here to do our last 2 FreezeRay Pops. It was strawberry and a cheesecake. And we kind of waited because we thought, oh, those won't be that interesting. But actually, they were really good. The strawberry had a lot of really good flavor and bits of fruit in it. I think I'd give it a 4. And the cheesecake was good. I mean, it kind of tasted like yogurt a bit. If you get like the two together, it's like you're eating a flavored cheesecake. So anyway, I give that one a 4 as well.
Yeah, the strawberry had lots of like real strawberry flavor. It was really tasty, and the cheesecake had a nice tartness to it, so it wasn't just like a plain creamy thingy. So yeah, I give them both a 4. I'd eat them again.
So yes, we have finished them all now, and I still think the Gru is the best one. Woo!
I wonder how many, are they the only people that have eaten all of them?
Sonia, you missed a trick there. It should have been Gru.
Yeah.
Sonia, our overachiever.
I would love to go that often to be able to try them all.
One?
I think no, we've had 2
We
each.
had 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the only person stopping yourself.
I mean, that's true.
It is. It is true. Okay, so, yeah, unfortunately, that is it for Which Gets Your Lick. Thank you to everyone who got involved. And so we are going to move on to the results. The official listener-submitted ranking for the 12 FreezeRay Pops. And they are ranked.
At number 12, we have Cotton Candy.
Number 11, Mango.
Coming in at number 10, Tracy's favourite, the Coconut.
At number 9, the Evil Minion, Blue Raspberry Lemonade.
At number 8, we have Vector Orange.
At number 7, which this actually surprises me, is the Blueberry Lemonade.
Coming in at number 6 is the Cheesecake.
And number 5 is Minion Blue Banana.
Number 4, we have one of my favorites, Cookies and Cream.
And number 3, we have Gru Nutella.
Number 2, we have Strawberry.
And number 1 is Lemon Mint.
And I tell you what, that lemon mint came from absolutely nowhere because no one was trying it, and then suddenly over about the last 3 months, everyone started trying it and everybody loved it.
Wow.
I have to try it because that sounds terrible.
It sounds amazing to me, quite honestly. Please stay tuned for next year's, but we're not doing it right now because we've got crap to get to.
Okay, so that's
we
gonna
should
do
have
it.
people submit what they think next year's is going to be.
No, because we're about to announce it in about 20 minutes.
Perfect. I should read the notes ahead of time.
Okay, so yep, that's the end of that one. So another group of Producers Club birthdays. We are kicking off December 20th. It's Michelle the lawyer's birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Michelle!
Happy birthday, Michelle.
And we have birthday twins on the 21st. With our very own Maddie Willette's birthday. Happy birthday, Maddie!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Maddie!
Feliz cumpleaños, Maddie!
Woohoo!
And it's also Joy Spy's birthday. Happy birthday, Joy!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Joy.
And then on the 22nd, it's our very own Tracy Malaby's birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Tracy!
Happy
Super
birthday.
feliz cumpleaños, Trace.
He didn't know where to go there,
No,
did
he
he?
didn't.
He's like, uh-oh.
Let's see what he does next then.
Yeah.
And we have birthday twins on the 23rd. First of
That wasn't for
all,
them.
it's Turner Gray's birthday. Happy birthday, Turner!
Happy birthday, Turner!
Happy birthday, Turner!
Happy birthday.
He was only on 2 weeks ago.
Cool. And it's also our very own Lee Malaby's birthday. Happy 50th, Lee!
Ugh.
Oh, happy birthday, Lee!
Ugh.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
Feliz cumpleaños, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
That's a big one, sir.
Oh, I know. I'm feeling it.
Sheesh.
That's what she said.
And we have lots of birthday twins. On the 28th, it's the lovely Grace Wiley's birthday. Happy birthday, Grace!
Happy birthday, Grace!
Happy birthday, Grace!
Happy birthday.
And it's also Holly Steele's birthday. Happy birthday, Holly!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Holly!
Happy birthday, Holly.
And the last one for this bunch, I'm not sure if there's any more. Is there more after
Yeah,
this
there's
one?
more.
Oh, there's more. Okay. Last one for this bunch on the 29th of December. It's Lauren Griggs' birthday. Happy birthday, Lauren!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Lauren.
Whew, right. Okay. There's a lot of them.
I wish to go to Liverpool.
Come on, jump, 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 jump.
our vacation wizards take you. Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Now, as Chris is the only one likely out of the four of us to make it to Universal for the holidays this year, but way after this episode comes out, we'd like to welcome our good friends Ben and Aubree from Fudge Factor to discuss the holidays this year. Hi, guys!
Hey, guys!
Welcome!
Hello, guys. Happy to be back.
Yeah, you're becoming regulars now.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, we like being around good people.
Not a bad place to be a regular at. I'll take it.
Look,
we appreciate it.
We appreciate. Look, let's not. I don't even want to go in there. The story of Nightmare Fuel this year. That was Tracy and I still talk about that night so much. It was amazing.
Yes.
We're glad we could help make that a memorable time.
Awesome. But yes, we are here for the holidays. Is this the first? No, we didn't go in 23, did we? No. So we've done twice in 4 years.
That's terrible. I demand that we go and pack and immediately leave now.
You got to bring those numbers up, Lee.
Yeah.
Don't
We've got a spare bedroom, Lee. We've got rooms galore.
We do.
It's not the hotel that's staying, it's the flight that are killing us right now.
I mean, my passport is literally in my hand.
Anyway, this is not the holidays.
Oh, so I can't go then.
No.
Damn it.
Dang it.
Oh,
so obviously you guys have covered the holidays quite a bit. I think you've done 3 videos out at this point, like a whole food one, plus like the holidays and stuff. But one of the thing I wanted to bring up, obviously, because this is the first time this year, is Epic. Have you guys, I assume you've been to Epic for the holidays so far?
Not for the holidays. We were there.
They decorated early at Epic for the holidays. So we got to see a little bit of the work they've done.
Yeah.
So how was it?
Gentle, I would say.
Yeah, it wasn't super holiday takeover by any means, but the decor that they put up in the Wizarding World specifically, oh my, like that area of the park is big enough in itself, let alone with the additional decor and lighting, it looks fantastic.
It was not a like boom in your face Christmas, but there were some very nice subtle touches that did, especially once that sun went down, and gosh bless Epic for being as amazing as it is at night, that it enhanced the lands. Like you might be able to walk through and be like, oh, that was decorated for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will tell you one thing that we learned is we have to go back to Epic before the holidays are over, because there's so much food, like good savory food options that we didn't get the opportunity to try yet, that they have at the different restaurants. And you guys know how good the food at Epic is. I can only imagine they must have hit it out of the park with the holiday food, because it sounds amazing.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's subtle, because I think sometimes, like even if you look at studios and islands, even the stuff there I think is very subtle. It's not slap you in the face stuff, and I like that. And Celestial Park definitely would benefit from it just being subtle. I mean, I've watched a few vlogs, so I've kind of seen what it looks like, and it just enhances it rather than it being, someone's vomited the holidays all over Celestial Park, which is not necessarily what you want.
Especially with it being a new park that's still settling in, and it needs to be given time to breathe, this park. So let's not overwhelm it.
We were actually, during our holiday tour, we talked with Alan and Molly from Mammoth Club, and we all kind of agreed it's nice that they're letting Epic still just be Epic for this holiday season before we do a full-on holiday takeover over there.
And that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what they do.
I would love to see a spooky Christmas in Dark Universe, like a creepiness. Wouldn't that be cool?
Krampus.
Krampus was over at Horror Unleashed in Vegas. So they did a whole holiday overlay out in Vegas.
That would make perfect sense.
It would be more with like a Santa hat.
So I'm kind of interested this year. I know, Michelle, you did the holiday tour a couple of years for us, and you weren't overly amused by it, were you, to be fair?
Was that just last year that I did that?
Was it?
Last year.
It was just last year, or maybe the year. But yeah, I think it was last year.
But they've changed it now.
It was interesting. Yeah, watching your video, because I just watched it right before we started recording. I was happy to see changes that were made, and they were literally like the changes that I requested when I reviewed it.
Because they've changed.
Not saying that they listened to me, but I was like, everything
it was all
made more sense. Yeah, 100%.
Well,
I did not get my royalty check yet.
Didn't it used to start late and like go after park close, whereas now it's in the middle of the day?
Yes, because the first thing you said in the video was you have to have your park to park ticket, and I was like, I don't remember us having to show a ticket at all. But that was because it was after hours, and like we never had access to any rides except for the Minion Blast.
That's interesting. So you guys had to have a park ticket to be able to do the holiday tour.
You do.
You do.
Oh.
It was one of those things that was a little interesting because really the only thing that happens officially over at Islands was the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular, and then the rest of it's over at Studios. So you do need the park because I guess the Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular is officially over at Islands.
But aside from that, you don't touch Islands at all.
Which is weird because didn't you just go through the little like back entrance there?
Yeah,
like the
back behind Hard Rock. Yeah.
That's silly.
It's strange that it kind of annoys me a little bit that you have to have a park, because a lot of Universal sort of things like that, you don't need a park ticket. It's like if you do the Unmasking the Horror, you don't need a park ticket to go in, even though you're kind of going into the parks. It's interesting that they've changed this to a point where you now have to have a park ticket to be able to do it.
Well, I mean, in contrast, though, you still need a park ticket when you're doing a VIP experience, when you're doing
That's true.
Most of the other things. I did not know Unmasking the Horror didn't need a ticket. That's interesting.
It's like the RIP. That's what annoys me about the RIP tours, that you have to have your Horror Nights ticket. It's not included in that ridiculous price.
The only thing I can think of as to why the behind the scenes tour you wouldn't need it, you have a very small group, which I had a small group, well, kind of small on the holiday tour. I think maybe like 20 people, but the behind the screams tour, I believe, is like only like 10 people, maybe 12.
Yeah.
And your tour guide never leaves your side.
No, and they escort you to the exit if you don't have that ticket with you to stay in afterwards. You're out
exactly. Whereas like the holiday tour, they will take you to somewhere and they kind of drop you off.
Okay.
At least on mine. They like took us and they sat us in the theater and then they disappear and tell you to meet back up. So there's like chances, I guess, for you to like escape the tour if you wanted to like sneak into the park and ride rides. So I guess that kind of makes sense.
How big was your group, Ben and Aubree?
I think we had maybe 10 people.
12.
12?
It was definitely, we had 12 people in the group. It was small, intimate, and like I didn't feel like we ever really waited super long for much of anything. There's definitely a schedule to deconflict the multiple tours that are going on simultaneously. But to your point, like the thing that we did get dropped off at the end was the holiday parade. And it was like, here's the holiday parade area. Like you can stay for as long afterwards as you want.
I won't lie. We debated if we were going to stay for the parade or not. We're like, we could go do some other fun rides and stuff right now. Everyone's at the parade.
It's like, I know what Ben's like. Ben, how many times have you seen that parade so far?
The parade this year twice.
Okay.
Still early.
It's the same parade.
All right. Well, to give everyone an idea, Ben, how many times did you say Nightmare Fuel this year?
50 plus probably.
Jeez.
They're a whole different ball game.
He's got you beat, Michelle.
Were there even 50 nights? There weren't even 50 nights of the
but you're seeing it 3 or 4 times a night.
50 shows.
I was going to say, was it just every show, Ben? You just camped out?
Oh, man.
I mean, he knows people.
I couldn't tell you an exact number, but it was a lot. There were multiple nights where it was like 4 times a night. Now, granted, I would say like there are times where people had asked specifically like, hey, can you capture this content? We want to use it for our reels or our website or something along those lines. And I was like, well, in order to do this justice, I need multiple angles of basically the same shot to be able to do it.
So you're telling me if somebody from the parade says, hey, can you come shoot this?
I would be hard pressed to tell them no.
There's a lot of people going to be messaging you in the next week or so.
What if they paid you in like Grinch ice cream sandwiches? Would you do it then?
That's all right. That's already a sore subject because it would be one of those things that they have to get together this year, which is unfortunate.
I have to. There was one question I swore I was going to ask when Tracy and I were watching the video yesterday. Aubree, were your cheeks hurting after that tour? Because I swear that smile never left your face for the entire time.
I had a blast. Like I didn't have low expectations for it, but it's one of the last tours that we hadn't done. And that there's reason we put it off for a while. Oh, we don't need to do it. And I ended up being so pleasantly surprised. I was actually very happy we didn't end up staying till the end of the night to watch the Hogwarts light show, as cool as that could have been. I really liked the modifications and changes they made this year. And overall, like, there's just always something to go and do next. And the fact that you didn't really have to wait. Like, you had to wait 10 minutes to go meet Santa. Oh, darn. Like, that's way better than waiting 4 hours to meet the Grinch. Like, that can happen, you know?
That Santa meet and greet was actually really cool because I was watching it thinking sometimes those meet and greets can be super awkward.
He was so good.
He was so good.
Yeah.
He's a very good Santa.
Right.
Very good.
And I felt like we had plenty of time with the Grinch. We had plenty of time with Santa. Never felt rushed either.
No.
Yeah, it came across as well.
I will say, watching the video, it was funny to me how, to me, it looked like Santa had to bite his tongue when you asked him for those epic annual passes, like almost like he's saying, "Yeah, you and me both, man."
I mean, he kind of did.
I saw it in his eye, Chris. I saw it. He wants one too.
Oh yeah,
I think everybody does.
So when you guys checked in for this tour, were there a lot of people checking in? Were there a lot of tours going on?
Yes. We headed up to the Red and Green Coconut Club where check-in was held, and there was quite the line out in front as they were getting a number of people in. They did a great job with the check-in process overall of like, all right, you're checked in, make sure you got your park-to-park ticket. And then they brought us into the Red and Green Coconut Club where we got met up with our tour guide. And then from there, you just started rolling. Like, there was no hold up. Hey, let's go hit the bathrooms, and then on our way, let's go do this tour. We asked our tour guide though, and I want to say, I might be completely wrong on this, but I want to say there was like 25 tours or so a day happening, and they're just constantly going. And last I checked, there's still some available. It's really impressive how many there are, and they don't sell out nearly as quick as the Grinch breakfasts do.
Were the times staggered? Like, or was it all like all the tours check in at the same time every day?
All the tours check in at the same time. It's a noon check in, but then they stagger you based off of where you head first. I think pretty much every tour headed virtually to Grinchmas, but then it was like you split off. Some people went to see Santa. Some people decorated cookies, and so they deconflicted by activity that way. So you still ran into other tour groups, but like Aubree said, you didn't really wait for anything anyway.
That was one of my biggest complaints the year that I did it, was that there were so many tours and it was all checking in at the same time, and it was like at the end of the park day. So there was nothing else going on, and we were all fighting for these like 5 activities. So there was a lot of just waiting around, and the night didn't end until after midnight.
Wow.
Oof.
Whoa.
And so all that waiting was like, oh my God, I just want to be done so I can go to bed. So I'm glad to see the changes. It sounds like it was much better received.
Tell me, when you did it, was watching and having Hogwarts and Hogsmeade all to yourself, was it that great? Was it worth it? Because that's one thing I was excited to do. There was actually someone in our group that was like, I thought we got to do this. And
that was
I'm
nice.
okay not being out that late.
That was the only good side, was that we had empty parks at night to ourselves. So there was lots of beautiful opportunities for pictures. So that was the plus, but there was a lot of waiting. Like they took us into, which building was it? I don't even remember now. Oh, it was the Blue Man Group Theater. So that's where we had like the everything basically, and that's where we had our snacks. And so they basically just threw us into this room with hardly any seating, so most people were standing, where you got all your snacks and you're just waiting for your tour guide to come back and get you and tell you that it's your time to go meet the Grinch, or it's your time to do this. And
interesting.
So,
because like you talked about, everything was in the Blue Man Group show stage. The Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular was the only thing in the Blue Man Group Theater. And so you met the Grinch and Max over at the Media Center at Studios. You did Santa over at the Jimmy Fallon. You did cookies over kind of where you checked in for the Behind the Screams tour, so above guest services. So like you were also really deconflicted by space as well to be able to make that happen.
Yeah.
It sounds it sounds like they've figured a lot of things out over the last couple of years. I don't know whether sort of working on Epic and figuring that space out has kind of made them look at the other parks and realize that, yeah, these things don't actually work as well as we think they are. Can we get them better? But I also think it's from a making money point of view. It's like you guys are being entertained by decorating the cheapest sugar cookies you can possibly have, and you're having the time of your life, but they're not paying anybody to be there. That is like 20 minutes of your day that's costing them absolutely nothing, and you're being entertained nicely by decorating a cookie.
It's so true. I was loving that. And I'm like, these things are so silly, but here we are, and it's a great time.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not complaining about it, but it's
works.
definitely what it is, isn't it? They're just trying. It's trying to squeeze as much of that dime out of your tour money, but not taking out of what they're having to spend. So at the end of the day,
and I don't remember if Ben put this in the video or not, but you're only supposed to grab one cookie when you go to decorate cookies.
Told me I accidentally.
Ben rolled right up to that table, starts grabbing 2 sugar cookies, a gingerbread man, and I go, Ben, you're only supposed to get one. Leave some for the rest of the people.
I'll be just like, hey, I
That
never
was just a
heard anything.
suggestion, not a rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, he already touched them too, so he was like, I can't put them
there
back
you go.
now.
You have to
perfect.
take it
Yeah.
at that point.
Yep.
Oh, look,
Get
I've
your
touched
money's
this
worth.
entire tray. Sorry, guys.
Like I licked it, so it's mine.
So, I mean, I don't know how much it cost, and I don't want to ask because, that's up to you. But do you feel it was worth what you paid for it?
It honestly, compared to the Grinch breakfast, wasn't even that much more expensive.
Really?
Was it? I don't remember right off the top of my head. I want to say $90 per person.
A person.
Michelle, do you remember how much you paid
Doesn't
for
seem
it?
bad, actually.
No,
It
yeah, we
really
were
wasn't
surprised.
expensive. It was, gosh, I believe it was under probably around 80. I think when I did
Actually,
it.
doesn't sound bad,
No.
actually, when you say it like that.
No, Ben's looking up what the price is right now just so we can double check. But originally, like normally we do the Grinch breakfast, the two of us. And when we realized my family was coming out and we were going to do the Grinch breakfast with them, we're like, well, let's try the holiday tour. And I was very pleasantly surprised seeing the price was, I really think it was only like $10 more.
Equivalent.
And you got so much more time because we were going from check-in at noon until the end of the parade. It was a solid like 5 to 6 hours of our day, versus the Grinch breakfast, really fantastic as well. But you go, you meet the Grinch, you have breakfast, and then you go play in the park. You're done. It's just much quicker for that experience.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, you got to meet the Grinch and Max and not have to wait those ridiculous lines, which I feel like that price, it's kind of worth its weight in gold.
Oh, I don't want to wait 4 to 5 hours to meet the Grinch.
No.
And so if I could pay a little bit and still get a really ugly decorated cookie and get to see Max, like that's a win. That's a win in my book.
Yep.
And Santa.
Your bell
And
hat
Santa.
cookie.
Yeah.
Ben just confirmed it was $90, by the way.
Yep. Started at $90.
Started at 90.
So here's the question I'm going to ask the four of us. That cookie, a bell or a bell hat?
It was a hat. It was a bubble hat.
I'm not sure.
I think it was a winter
hat.
bubble hat.
It looked more like a bell, but
I would have said a hat until one of you said, I think it might be a bell. And I was like, oh, it does. Yeah, I'm not so sure now.
No, but a bell normally has
Isn't it kind of hard to decorate a bell? I mean, what do you do? Just paint it yellow?
And don't forget that the bell would normally have a little clangery bit hanging out the bottom. So I think it was a hat.
I would just like to say, please no one go around Michelle's house for cookies over Christmas because she's painting them, apparently.
She's ready. It's an art
I mean, a
project.
hat, you can decorate. A bell? That's kind of boring.
Yeah, but not with paint. You're supposed to put stuff you can eat on it, Michelle, was where I was going with that.
I know.
But I'm sure they look great.
Yeah. I think you kind of alluded to it earlier. I think the problem with the holidays is it is virtually the same thing every year. Like with Horror Nights, it's literally different every year. Mardi Gras changes up a little bit every year, but the holidays are the holidays are the holidays.
Yeah.
I am still waiting for that parade to look a little different one of these days.
Yeah.
Please. It's been like, what? Over 10 years it's been the same parade.
Yeah.
We play spot the puncture repair kit on the balloons as they go past because every year there's more and more on them.
Certainly. I can't even. Yeah, I don't even think there was a new float this year. Even.
No. I don't think so.
And it's strange, isn't it? Like you say, that every year, like even the Mardi Gras parade's different every year. The holidays is literally the same every year. Apart from changing out the Grinch's costume in the show, which I still find weird. It looks weird.
They redid his teeth this year. We did talk to one of the makeup artists. They redid the Grinch's teeth this year. They look great.
They look disgusting.
They look terrible.
Yeah.
They look great.
I like to watch the person in the little hidey hole giving Max the sausages to keep him in place.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Max is still as cute as ever, too.
Good.
Oh, he was gorgeous.
Because let's face it, we all just go there for Max.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know you're like a true Universal fan when you just disregard the entire show and stare at Max.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. If you don't mind sticking around, we've still got a few bits to get to. I will apologise for the bit you're about to get next.
Oh.
Well, we've just finished so I'll give you an idea of where we're going. So for the last 18 months, we always do a listener rankings, and it's usually like we've done bathrooms and butterbeer and ice cream and stuff. So last year it was the FreezeRay Pops from FreezeRay Pops, that's what it's called. Yeah. There you go, that's why it's called that. And the title of the interactive topic was Which Stick Gets Your Lick? So just to give you an idea of where this is going to go.
Yeah, apologise in advance. Yeah.
What about the bathroom one, Lee? What was the bathroom?
Which loo gets your poo?
Which loo gets your poo?
Yeah.
Got to set a precedence here.
Yeah.
I like it.
I am not responsible for this year's title, though.
No,
I am not.
Rob Steer.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance.
And he was already there.
Yeah.
I said it was obvious.
It was. Okay, so that now brings us to 2026. I can't believe we said that year. 5 minutes ago it was 1990. To 2026 interactive listener topic.
And we want you to rate the cones from Isle of Burke over at Epic Universe.
Woohoo! To be specific, just the 3 opening day cones, which will be the classic mac and cheese,
the PB&J,
and the Dragonfire Chicken Spire.
And record yourself rating each one from 1 to 5.
1 being,
Oh, hell no.
and 5 being,
Oh, hell yeah.
And send those recordings to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com.
So the moment you've all been waiting for, the name for this year's topic. It is Which Cone Makes You Moan?
It's perfect. I love it. I don't think we could have come up with a better one than that, to be fair.
Yeah.
you know, it's that first little sound you make when you get a really good bite of something.
Exactly.
I'll have to ask, actually, Ben and Aubree, have you tried the Snoggletog cone this year?
No, we have not. It looks delicious.
It really does.
People
Really
love
good.
it. But
That's what we got to try when we go back.
That's on the list. On the list of things to do when we get there.
I volunteer to go and try it.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
You said your passport was in your hands.
Yeah, your passport's in your hand. We got a spare room. Come on down.
Yeah, literally. It's there.
You've just been away.
I have. I only got back a few days ago. So.
She's just been to Korea for 5 weeks. It can't be bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get these. Please don't feel the need to join in with these Producers Club birthdays, because I'm sure you have no idea who these people are.
Is this the last batch?
Yes, this is the last batch.
Okay, it's time to move on to the last batch of the Producers Club birthdays. So buckle up, there's a few more again. So the last of the December's birthdays is the 29th, and it is the one and only Craig Lucas's birthday. Happy birthday, Craig!
Happy birthday, La.
Happy birthday, Craig.
Happy birthday, Craig.
And on January the 1st, we have Jennifer Drob.
Yeah, exactly. Go on. Sorry, Jennifer.
Drobo?
I would say Droba.
Droba, that's cool.
Drobath? I mean, English.
Who knows? Sorry, Jennifer.
UK English, we do make these things. Jennifer, please let me know how to pronounce your name so I get it right next year. Anyway, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And on the 3rd, it's Bradley Waldrop's birthday. Happy birthday, Bradley.
Happy birthday. I'm miles behind.
Happy birthday.
The 5th is Katie Moose's birthday. Happy birthday, Katie.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I love her
Happy
name.
birthday, Katie.
And on the 7th, it's Chris Screw's birthday. Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday.
Cult of Chris. Happy birthday, buddy.
Oh, you said cold.
Oh.
Every time.
Wow.
Sorry.
We got guests.
You know how I make my pronunciations.
I know.
Oh, wow. Moving on the 8th of January, it's Dana Bryant's birthday. Happy birthday, Dana.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And on the 9th, it's Kelly Sarmiento's birthday. Happy birthday, Kelly.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Got a sweat on.
We need to start vlogging so you can just put the names on a scroll at the end and we don't have to say them.
That'd be great. Nearly there.
Sorry,
nearly
guys.
there. On the 11th, it's Whitney Pop's birthday. Happy birthday, Whitney.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Whitney.
Happy birthday.
And on the 13th, it's Sophie Dotson's birthday. Happy birthday, Sophie.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sophie.
Happy birthday.
Are you sure? And last but by no
Maybe.
means least, on January the 19th, it's Lauren Sunby's birthday. Happy birthday, Lauren.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lauren.
So wishing everybody over the entire show whose birthday is in December and January, very happy birthday and lots of cake. Somebody send me some. Wow, I need to rest. Can't believe you got me talking again. Wow. Yes, so that's going to wrap up the podcast. Ben, Aubree, please let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find us on Instagram at Fudge_Factor and on YouTube is our primary means at Fudge Factor.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate coming on. I know it's only been short and sweet, but yeah, we love you guys.
It's
you
been
know
fun.
that.
And please go, please check them out because, like Lise just said, we love them. Their content is amazing. They are really relatable and super fun and friendly, and we love them. And we want you to as well.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That means, honestly, that means a lot. And like we said in the beginning of the podcast, it's great to be around great people. And so we appreciate you guys for having us on.
Just hope it
And
doesn't
we're
rain.
counting down the days till HHN already.
Yes.
Just hopefully it won't rain like it did the last time we were there. We got stuck in that night. It rained solid till about 2 a.m.
I'm still shocked that Lee caved and for the first time
Oh yeah, I
ever
had to
went
go and buy a
bought
poncho.
ponchos.
It was like we reached a point where it's like I'm either getting soaked or I'm going back to the hotel, and it's just like, right, I'm just going to dive in and just do it.
Yeah, we had to.
Yep.
It was an experience. It's a tale to tell. We have 3 episodes left for the year, and then it's on to see what 2026 has in store for Universal Orlando and for us. So until next time, see you later.
That's the end of another Stella episode of UUOP. Use the Flu Network to give you access to us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. And check out our blog at uuopodcast.com for everything else. Send your owls to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, jump down the warp pipe at uuop.supercast.com. It's alive on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere else that podcasts are found. So please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Dragons aren't the only way to get around. Email Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. Listen to them, the children of the night, the children of the UUOP network. Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info. The Taste of Universal, Universal Orlando Food Podcast, Port Key Passport, an adult-centric Disney podcast, the unofficial Universal Great Britain podcast, and Big Dumb Stuff, our comedy, pop culture, and themed entertainment podcast. Make sure to subscribe and come back next week because in the end, it turns out all we needed was a little more of this.